What is up, guys? Ivan here with getivan.com. Welcome back to the SEO FAQ. Today we have a question: where can I find Google SEO training? So obviously one of the first places you can look is Google itself. And the first organic result is for the search engine optimization fundamentals that Google provides themselves. And I've scanned, or wait a second, this is not, let's see here. Search engine on Coursera. So I've actually never seen this page, but there's another page. This might be good to go through. Pardon me. There is another page. If we do a search for something similar, which is Google SEO Guide or something like that, guidelines. So on the developers page, SEO Starter Guide. I've shared this link before in other videos and sections, and they have some pretty neat docs under the developers subdomain. And so they have an SEO fundamentals section you can go through, and you can see there's also crawling and indexing, ranking and search engine appearance, monitoring, debugging, etc. Um, pardon me. And it's pretty basic stuff. Like they've structured it like typical technical documentation. But this would be a really great place to start. It's certainly a lot better than a lot of other course material that you might find out there. Let's take a look at some of the other organic SERPs also, just to get an idea. So 10 best Google SEO courses with certificates. I wouldn't do something like that. There's Coursera, Google SEO fundamentals, and Google actually links to this page, which is pretty interesting. So let's see here, Rebecca May. I'd probably look her up to see who she is, and if she's somebody that, let's see, head of organic acquisition at Fishbrain. Okay, University of California. So that's interesting. Kind of sounds like a conflict of interest, really, that Google is recommending that, but it's interesting. Might be something to look into, to check out, to see if it. I wonder if it's free or if it costs. Let's just see what this says. Huh. Yeah, something to look into there. SEM Rush has a page on certifications. That's obviously a big SEO brand. Udemy has some SEO training. Let's see here. I would consider Udemy to be more authoritative than Coursera, so that's interesting. This one is $18. That's a pretty good price and contains pretty good amount of information. 2,000 ratings. Let's see, who is this individual? Abdul Wali. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. So, yeah, I probably not necessary to do something like that. But let's move on. SEO Quake. They make a little browser extension, so they have a certification. That's interesting. HubSpot, that's a major brand. They have a training course. Actually, I think I finished their course, or at least one of their courses, because years ago in 2017 or 18 or so, because on Upwork they have a section where, pardon me, they integrate with HubSpot's certifications, and if you complete those certifications, they actually list with like a fancy badge on your Upwork profile. So mine might have been marketing consultant. It might have been SEO certification. I don't recall, but uh, that one actually has a practical, application for something like Upwork. They may not offer those anymore because Upwork has had some significant changes. So that you don't really need it. It's just just making comments on that. Class Central, don't know who that is. Got some videos here by Ahrefs and some other people I don't know. Ahrefs is a major brand, complete SEO course for beginners. So that would be worth watching. It's 2 hours long, so that's quite a watch. And let's go to page 2, just out of curiosity. So we've got a skills page, Google Analytics, nice. Google Analytics Academy, Search Engine Journal. That's a major brand. LinkedIn, Exposure Ninja, never heard of them. Ahrefs, so they're not even ranking in the first page. They're Backlinko. They're not. Backlinko often ranks on the first top result in the top results pages for a bunch of SEO queries. So that's interesting. They're on page 2 there. Yoast is a major brand. The others I really haven't heard of. There's also YouTube. Let's take a quick look at this YouTube query. Where can I find Google SEO Training? First results are from, well, that's an ad. Ahrefs here at the organic position. Then you got Brian Dean of Backlinko. And don't know who this is. Don't know who that is. SEM Rush there. That looks like Nathan Gotch. Or maybe I'm confused. Maybe I'm confused. My bad if so. William Jones, free SEO training to rank #1. I am acquainted with him on Facebook. He is super obnoxious. Sorry, William, but you are super obnoxious on Facebook. Like, you are a serial spammer. So no, I do not recommend content from Nathan Jones. No hard feelings, or William Jones, just, yeah, annoying. So anyways, let's see. I don't know Dorian, Adam F. Enfroy, don't know him. Medics Media, don't know them. Chase Rayner. Chase has some interesting stuff. It would be worth looking at some of his stuff. Let's see. Chris Palmer. I've seen some of his stuff here and there. He might be worth looking at. He has a couple of things. Neil Patel. Neil ranks for a lot of different things. So, yeah, to briefly answer the question, probably the best thing to do would be to look at the search engine fundamentals basics that they recommend here. Maybe you don't need to pay for anything. I've been doing SEO full time since 2015, and I've fumbled around and bumbled through a bunch of different courses, paid and free, and asked questions, and been in Facebook groups, and you know, gone through all kinds of things trying to figure out what's true. And that's the hardest part of SEO, is just figuring out what's true. And truthfully, SEO is very simple. It is content and links. And that's pretty much what SEO is in a nutshell. The rest is just kind of learning how to create pages and get keywords and best strategies for identifying quality links. And a good place to start would probably be these developer docs for SEO fundamentals. Just very slowly go through what Google actually says. And then just go to YouTube and watch some, probably a good idea to watch this video by this guy from Ahrefs, and watch Brian Dean's video. Watch the videos from some of the bigger names, bigger companies. And even then, you kind of have to be. You're going to run into gatekeepers. You're going to run into people who tell you things cannot be done unless you do things the way that they want you to do them. Don't be intimidated. You have to just kind of remember to just simplify it as much as possible. It's just content and links. You want you want to do, put metadata for every page, H tags, basic content, and learn how to create SEO driven content, internal linking, SEO silos. There's some really simple things. It all boils down to content and links. But yeah, that'd be my recommendation. Go to YouTube. Also check out my let's see, I have it here somewhere. Yeah, check out my search engine optimization FAQ. You can just go to this playlist and just watch all these videos in a row. Just sit back and watch all these different questions that I answer from people. It's really mostly, I try to answer as simply as I can. No gatekeeper stuff and things for the most part. And so yeah, like you do have to put time into it. So don't be someone who is unwilling to watch the 2-hour video necessarily. That's probably why Brian Dean did this fast tutorial there, right? But be willing to do the long video, go down to the lower right, click on the cog, speed it up to 1.5, and just go through as much. If you spent one single day watching several hours of videos, that's enough to learn everything you need to know about SEO. And from there, you basically just need to simplify, and you pretty much break it down to content and links. So that's pretty much it. Check out this playlist, and if you have any questions, feel free to hop over to getivan.com and shoot me a message, or leave a comment on this video, and I'll reply to it as soon as I see it. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.